on first down. Minor. An incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, second down.
Incomplete. Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
A first carry here for Joe Mixon. And he'll work his way across the 30 to the 32.
Mixon, the ball carrier.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And he's going to have the first down at about the 38.
Joe Mixon.
They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
8-yard line.
Well, CD, this is the 5th time in the last 2 seasons we'll get the chance to see 2 of the league's most bitter rivals face off. And this time, it's with additional playoff stakes. So the very public trash talk, that's a thing of the past. It appears as if these 2 teams right now, they're solely focused on surviving and advancing.
Well, it certainly seems that way on the surface, but I'm starting to wonder if maybe below the surface, away from us, these guys aren't exchanging some smack talk privately. You know, they can call each other on the phone. They can text each other. They can do all of those things. So I think the war of words has turned into a Cold War, and not everyone is aware of what the players may be saying to each other privately. But that doesn't matter. What matters today is that these 2 teams are going to get together, and one of them will head home for the next 9 months with a bad taste in their mouth because they were knocked out of the playoffs by a team they can't stand.
And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, 3rd down.
2 yards.
Operating from the gun. Minor got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. Well, CD, you think back to the previous meetings between these 2 clubs. This offense has had success moving the ball down the field and putting points on the board against this defense. How do you think that they keep that up here in this playoff matchup?
Well, I think if they've watched the film and self-scouted, then they'll have a firm grasp of what they've done well so far, and now they've got to find out what the next things are, the added wrinkles they can put in, because they've got weapons that can be explosive against any defense, and they need to get the ball to those guys. But they also understand this is going to be a big-time defense they're going up against, and they're going to need their best effort. Otherwise, it's going to be a long ball game.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. And down inside the 15 he goes. 16 yards, a first down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, 2nd down.
It's now 2nd.
From the gun, Minor. This is caught. And he's brought down. His 2nd catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds.
And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Joe Mixon taking it in. And the Bills take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first, an ideal drive right there. Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. A lane opens here. He's past the 30.
The Chiefs take over.
The KC offense set to go, led as always by the gunslinger, a former MVP in this league. It's Patrick Mahomes.
And he comes off of a really good regular season with over 4,000 yards passing. And now in the playoffs, people always ask the question, do you continue to play the way you played in the regular season? Do you turn it?
The offense set to take the field here as they have the football in the final minute of this first quarter. On first down, Minor. And his throw here is incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
He's got a first down and more past the 30. And he'll take this all the way up to the 38-yard line. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurtling through them.
Quickly to Gronkowski. That's caught. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. That catch good for only a couple.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Now Joe Mixon powers through again. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. And look there, not a good sight. Gronkowski down. And you just hope it's not that knee again. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to Arrowhead. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 49-yard line. This is Mixon. And now running right through him. And he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Nice satisfying run on first down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we've got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
On 2nd down, here's Mixon. And he'll take this close to a first down at the Chiefs' 40-yard line.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of a result on each and every attempt.
And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
Stiff-armed another.
You know how hard it is to fight that off?
And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. Operating from the gun, Minor. Looking in zone, but it's incomplete. Allen.
Signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Curtis Weaver gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot.
We said it before the game, and I think it's still apparent. If these guys are going to advance in these playoffs, they're going to have to wreak some havoc coming off the edge.
Yeah, wild card round. They told us the wild card could. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Allen Robinson there to make the grab. And the Bills have taken the lead.
Well, that's what I call an answer right there. They gave up a sack on the previous play. How about what they did to finish things off, turning it right back around?
That's the response, and that O-line feels a lot better now. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, Minor. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 23 yards on the play.
That's a nice throw there, and he's obviously feeling pretty good because, remember, he had a touchdown pass on the last drive, and here he comes out throwing again, and they wind up getting good yardage and a first down right out of the gate.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Two minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. Coming up at the half, we remind you that we're going to do what we've done all year. We'll get you down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown of what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin the road to the upcoming Super Bowl. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. Back to throw. Minor. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
Throwing on first down. Minor. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
Well, so far, little to no resistance by the defense on this drive alone. 3 passes, 3 completions, 3 first downs. They're taking it to him, and it's paying off.
This is caught. Gronkowski. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. From 13 yards out. And the Bills will add on to their lead.
And that's certainly an important score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the second half as well. How you want to do things on offense and your deep.
So we are in the final minute now of the first half as this offense gets ready to take over. On first down, Minor. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. The final shot before break. Minor. He sets to fire deep. And that is incomplete. So we're at halftime of this AFC wildcard matchup. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. The second of our 2 games here on this wildcard Saturday is at halftime. We'll get back to you two in just a second. But first, let's remind everybody what's coming up tomorrow in the AFC. We've got the 3-6 game, as it'll be the Denver Broncos trying to win their first playoff game since winning Super Bowl 50, taking on the Baltimore Ravens, who amazingly are trying to win their first playoff game since winning Super Bowl 47. Meanwhile, in our game, it took a little while to get settled in, but we were in for a battle royale in this second half. And to call the action, let's go back to the guys who've been there all year, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams try to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Here comes the Chiefs offensive unit as they'll have it to begin quarter number 3. Third quarter action to this offense will have a 1st and 10 as they get set for the next drive. On 1st and 10, Minor. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
It's a gain of
Give him 32 on the play.
So when's the best time to take the big shots downfield? when you think a defense least expects it, and I think the first play of the third quarter qualifies. They came right out firing. That's how you send a message to start the second half of a game.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. A draw play for Mixon, and very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41. And after getting tackled, he's still down and looking very slow to get up. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to Arrowhead. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Again, it's Mixon fighting him off. Still going. And he'll take this close to a first down at the Chiefs' 32. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
Makes it 3rd and
from the gun on 3rd down. Minor, and he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Curtis Weaver able to drop in that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
Probably a little bit of a surprise call there on 3rd and inches that they decided to throw the football. And how difficult is that for an offensive line when they look up?
And they won't try and pooch it. It's a fake. Oh, but he'll be stopped well short of the first down marker, and it's a turnover on downs. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
A 6-yard pickup brings up.
CD, we've talked a lot about this defense, and certainly a lot of things, a lot of questions surrounding their unquestioned leader on this side of the ball. If this happens to be his last half of football, if they don't advance, could this be the final time we see him in that uniform?
That's right, partner, because we've all known that he was going to be a free agent this offseason, and he could head elsewhere. Extension talks with his current team broke down earlier this season, and he was vocal about wanting to make sure that he was valued. So he could very well be packing his bags and heading to another NFL city.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Now an option play, and we'll keep it. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop it behind the line. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5.
I'm getting a sense that the momentum of this game is changing since the break. Nice play there, and this D is fired up.
Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. From the gun, Minor. He's going to sling this deep downfield, and that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. And now following the incomplete pass, we'll get a timeout here for an injured player. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to Arrowhead. Here's Matt Hawk now as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. We're back now in KC. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Here's a throw caught by Gronkowski. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down.
1st down, Bills.
Stays on his feet. He'll take this from the 40 up to the 45 for a gain of 5.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against him.
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 34-yard line.
And partner, in a tie game in the fourth quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And he's going to get it all the way down to the 10-yard line. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Oh, and it's incomplete. That would have been big in the end zone if he could have held on. Instead, it's second down. To throw again. Minor. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line.
And on second and goal, they decide to throw it again. And this result is even worse. They take a sack. On first down, it was simply an incomplete pass. Not a good first two plays, beginning with first and goal.
Joe Mixon.
Call it a gain of 5. Fourth down now.
At the 15-yard line. A 5-yard pickup. It's now fourth down.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. Tie game, fourth quarter, and they're going for this thing on fourth down. And it's caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Allen Robinson. His second touchdown of the night. And the Bills have broken the tie.
Hey, that score deserves our respect, deserves our excitement. But I'm looking at the clock, and I'm thinking, there's a long way to go in this one.
Ideally, they would have... Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. Mixon with a first down carry. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bills shaken up on the play. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to Arrowhead. They'll stay on the ground. Mixon again. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Now we've got whistles, and the man slow to get up here is Jones. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to Arrowhead. It's first and goal and a late touchdown at this stage. Could officially salt this one away. They'll give it to Mixon. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Joe Mixon with his second touchdown of the night. And the Bills will add on to their lead.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. On first down, Mixon. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Again, it's Mixon. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game. And they take a knee. Clock counting down toward 40 seconds as they take the knee.
And there it is, that symbol that ends a game that one team loves and the other team can't stand. Taking a knee, and guess what? The visitors came in and got it done. Wild card round, first step on their way trying to get to the Super Bowl.
First step indeed. They're underdogs. We'll see if they can continue to make some noise in the playoffs, but a good first step.
And there it is, that symbol that ends a game that one team loves and the other team can't stand. Taking a knee, and guess what? The visitors came in and got it done. Wild card round, first step on their way trying to get to the Super Bowl.
First step indeed. They're underdogs. We'll see if they can continue to make some noise in the playoffs, but a good first step.
Well, at this point, I think it's safe to say that they have their rivals' number.
Yeah, if that wasn't clear based on how the last 4 regular season meetings have gone, now with a playoff win today, we have conclusive proof of that, don't we? What I'm curious about is what this defense will look like next year. Could they end up losing one of their best defensive players in the league to free agency? That's a question for management. The team hopes he'll be around.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL.
Another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drip. Champion, yeah, this the winning team. 6 rings with a big ring. Everybody used to pick at me, now I'm the one that they picked in. Snakes out, they hit scene, but I can't hear when the crowd screams. Still falling like an offspring. This for all the ones that doubted me. Gotta lose once to be a true winner. Only ones the hunters with the blues in it. Blood across it where the blood thinner. Just stay turned like. I've been through that water like Olympic swimmers. Only bread and butter what we ate for dinner, so I had to dream it to the dreams bigger. Only want the gold, we don't need the silver. Gotta be number 1, number 2, number competition, now point 'em out. Making my babies proud, wanna call my mama a house. Coming straight out the south, gotta know juice to end the drought. Yeah, I buy like 23. Won't fall again, and I put that on me. Yeah, I feel the way my heart all on my sleeve. Yeah, that's why I had to put my wrist on freeze. Come for the win, can't take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drip. Yeah, champion, yeah, we here. Reaching my goals, I do not feel ashamed. I'm a dog, I'm a beast, and I do not be ashamed. I don't do it for fame, it's the love for the game. I go in like I'm trained. I'm prepared for the rain, they amazed. I ain't brave from the sticks and stones they threw. Anything that you can do, I can do it better than you. No matter what I do, achieve, still have something to prove. I spent the check on the dollar cross, but still ain't paid my dues. Gotta be number 1, number 2 never count. Used to have bubble guts competition, now point 'em out. Making my babies proud, wanna call my mama a house. Coming straight out the south, gotta know juice to end the drought. Yeah, I buy like 23.
So your rival shocked everyone and signed with you guys in the off-season. What did he bring to the team?
The bad blood had been put behind us, and at the end of the day, the goal is to win. And we all knew he would help us contend for a championship.
Midway through your career, you found yourself fighting to keep your starting position.
Yeah, fortunately, I already had plenty of experience doing that thanks to high school and college. I can clearly remember the day Coach called me into his office to tell me they signed him. I couldn't shake feeling there was more to this than what Coach was telling me. Looking back, it should have been obvious what was about to happen. Of course, the signing came up at the next press conference, and the reporter's question made me realize just how serious things were. I think we all knew this was only the start of what was going to turn out to be a long battle. The next day, he made it very clear management was looking to replace me. Still, we had a job to do. No hard feelings, but plenty of tension. It wasn't his fault, but I wasn't looking forward to spending the rest of the year defending my position.
Gentlemen, you saw exactly what I saw, didn't you? Their offense has been talking smack about us all week. All week. Let's go out here and have a good day so we can prove them wrong when it comes game time.
Yo, what up, Mr. X-Lip-Zid? What's up, good sir? Playing some Madden. Trying to get a gold. There we go. Come on, gold. Gold. Yes! Gold, baby. About damn time.
All right, gentlemen.
Playing Face of the Franchise mode, if you're wondering. Trying to get it into the Hall of Fame.
We're gonna win a lot of ball games.
Playing as a quarterback for the Buffalo Bills, and I got a guy that just came in trying to take my job. Oh, neat. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Alright. Earn couldn't be better. You're in 4,500 XP. Nothing else. hit the mute button.
If I was feeling any unease during practice, it didn't show. Just the opposite. In fact. The
Yes,
reporters thought I
tacos
was
can get
looking
to
better
you.
than ever. It was all true, of course. I spent the offseason practicing every chance I got.
Nice.
But it was also a public declaration.
Me too.
Anything he can do, I can do
Need
better.
Food. Yeah. 10,000 throw, 10,000 plus or 10 plus throw on the run for 5 games. A productive training camp and successful preseason has you and your team ready to get to work in the regular season. Press. Push. Perfect. Say goodbye. Perfect. Let's see, which week am I going to play? Well, yeah, it is really interesting. I like it. You play from a high school to... I don't like how dramatic it is this year. Yeah, me neither. Wish they would just let me play in the Pro Bowl. It's like, oh, you don't get no Pro Bowl. Game day goal, take 2 or few sacks. Please. This whole game, please. I'll have 2 less tackles by the end of the game. Nibble in the pocket for 500. There's my boy Joey Mixon, who we play. Las Vegas Raiders. Fourth week, I think it is. Also later on, I'm thinking about doing franchise mode too.
Today,
Oh, nice.
from Buffalo Bills Stadium in Orchard Park, New York.
I like built-in teams. Yeah, me
It's
too.
week 2 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Buffalo Bills. Look at me. Look at me. Just there's my boy Dixon. He's one of my favorite people to throw to, and Rob Kronk is the other one I like to throw to. But sometimes when I do the run play, I use Joe Mixon as
It's the Buffalo Bills
really good.
taking
But I
on
also
the
do my
Las
player.
Vegas
Nice.
Raiders.
Yeah, okay. Let's get this game going.
There's a look at Bills Stadium here in Orchard Park, New York.
Let's go.
Today, after a crazy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here.
Yeah,
Between the
we're
Las
0-1.
Vegas
We need to
Raiders
win this
and
match.
The Buffalo Bills.
Come on, let's see if we can get a return.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
Nope.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
Who's playing for the
So here
Raiders
comes the
in
Raiders
this game?
offense now on
I don't know if
the
I'm
field.
going to get Madden 22 this year.
And they'll be led out by a guy under
I'm
center,
hoping to get
Charles,
it
at
too.
quarterback.
Yeah, me too. Just to try it out. Alright, we'll go Super Sim, custom play option, play offense. Yeah, 20. Ooh, they're leading 3-0. Okay.
So the football will be at
Take
the
2 or
25-yard
few
line
sacks.
as this offense gets
Okay.
set to take over. A first carry for the former Oklahoma Sooner, Joe Mixon. And boy, the strength on display there as he rumbles through
Last
tacklers
week,
for a
9
gain of about
rushes,
8.
55 yards, no
The
TDs.
numbers for Mixon last week. 9 carries, 55 yards, and a
Yeah, no
touchdown.
touchdowns this
And
game.
that's just not enough carries for a running back to get loose and really feel like he's into the game, because they have to have enough volume to establish a rhythm, not
Boy,
just for
Diggs is
themselves,
back.
but also to get in sync with their
Good to have
offensive
all
line, so
3
they
of my
can read the
amigos
plays
back.
properly and they can execute.
Ooh, nice.
I expect them to get a minimum
Ooh.
of 15 carries
Yeah,
in this
PS4.
game, and the
Look at that.
optimal number will be
Nice.
20 plus.
And he's gonna get
But who's
this
the play
down
guy?
to the 35-yard line.
Defense. Nice. Yeah, we're going to exit.
So flag for the contact, pass interference.
And I know
Good job,
that
Joe.
you're going to look at me and roll your eyes, and rightfully so, because you know what I'm going to say.
PSN. I'll show you right now. It's Michael. Oh, it's being. My audio is being. It's Michael Champ 32. I can't play right now online because I don't have my PSN, my PS Plus. Yeah, Michael Champ 32. I don't have the PS Plus anymore. Hopefully can get it next month. Because, yeah.
That's going to be spent too much time with me. Okay, I'll side with you on this one. Here's the correct call.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup.
Yeah, so.
Waiting for the gun. Minor.
Bink.
And he will find his man on the outside.
First down.
And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 16 yards, a first down. So week 2
Today's the day to learn how to juke. I'm playing as quarterback. I have it, but I mostly play offline. I don't blame you. I like playing offline franchise. I play for
Well, I'm sure it's a little bit of both.
playing the Seahawks, I think. I don't know. I have to look. Uh-oh. Las Vegas is challenging the ball because I think it's offsides.
And maybe there was a message in there, and he's taking it to heart. Really
You can challenge it all you want. It's in bounds. At least I have what? Yeah.
Has really helped his game.
I love this game. We're in bounds. So what the hell are you talking about? We're in bounds. I'll screw you.
Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice of the player, you threw it yourself, but it didn't go your way.
At the end of the day, it all comes back to the head coach. He has the final determination on whether to actually challenge the play or not. In this case, it didn't pay off for him.
And that's got to be so heartbreaking. You throw that flag, you probably feel really confident, and then all of a sudden, boom, you lose the challenge.
Yeah, when you take a look at it, you're throwing that flag because you
Mixon
believe
got
you're
hit.
going to
I
be
did.
right. And when it comes back the
Did
other
you get
way, you have to
MVP edition or standard or deluxe? I got the. I think I got the standard. I got the one with Lamar Jackson on the front cover.
And he couldn't even get going moving the football.
I was planning on getting the MVP edition, but I didn't see it at GameStop. So, there you go. Stop for me! Rob Gronkowski! Frontman himself. I gotta give it to Dixon. It's been a while since I've seen Dixon. He was injured last season for the whole season.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast
Old
as
reliable.
he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push off in order to get open. He finds a way to pick up a first down.
Throwing on first down. Minor.
Touchdown! Got my boy his touchdown. Yeah, I got the standard. Throw Madden 20 because it's yeah, save 50% off. Yeah, I got mine for like 60, I think it was. I got it at GameStop. Oof, now they're leading 10-7. Yikes!
Will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
We go. Boom.
Boom. Fake here on first down.
Did I get tackled?
One there. That one nearly picked. Second down.
So it was 30, but plus tax. Yeah. So 32, yeah. Oh, that's nice. New interception. New, not happening.
This guy doesn't drop many defensively. Third down.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. And he's able to find Diggs. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
Diggs, baby.
He had the touchdown on the opening drive. Now he's got a first down.
So he turned to a trusted, familiar face in that third down situation. It paid off.
Yeah, you go to your veteran
Thanks,
receiver in
dude.
that spot, so you
Yeah,
can't
I
underestimate him when
like
he's on
playing
the
Madden.
field. Defensively,
It makes me
make sure
happy
you know
to
where
see
he
somebody
is, 'cause he
agrees with me.
understands
Yeah,
how to get open in key
I always
situations.
agree with people. I'm not like really judgmental kind of deal. Like, oh yeah, you guys so cheap.
On first down,
I think it's so
Minor.
tough. Look at that. Boom,
Makes the
baby.
catch. And he'll work it
Nice
across
catch.
midfield inside the 45.
Alright, let's see.
Another strong gain on the last
Trail.
2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
Alright, I need to put this stuff away so I can put my arms on the table here so I can see. Oh, sorry. We're going.
On first and 10, Minor.
Boom.
It's complete. He's
Rob,
got
don't
it.
stand here.
And he's going to
Do
get
something.
this inside the 30. 15 more there, and they're on a
I
roll.
still
It's
do.
another
Where's
first
my
down.
goal?
Nice job there of
Yeah, when I
utilizing
first
his
got
big target.
Madden
He didn't
21, I was
overthink
so
it.
excited that
Understands the catch radius,
it
understands
was
that he knows how to use his
it was
body to
all
keep
I
defenders
played.
away from
Yeah,
the ball and puts it right
I
out
played
there
Madden
for the next
21,
pickup.
and I also have Madden 20, so I play that a little bit too. I have to play that someday. Stream some Madden 20.
Throwing on first down.
Boom.
Minor.
Look at
He hits
that. Go,
Gronkowski
Rob.
on the out route, and they
Yeah.
will
I
eventually
was going to go
get it down.
fly
It's
over him,
inside the 5,
but it didn't
on the way
fly.
to the 3. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. But the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it, sometimes behind the
I
corner and
wanted to
in front of the
fly,
safety,
but this
it makes it tough
guy's
to
like,
defend.
nope, you're not going to fly. Alright, I'm going to go run play.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal.
That guy's going to try to hit me pretty good.
Mixon trying to
Boom.
punch it in.
Boom.
And the
Come
D
on,
not
Dixon.
yielding much there. He's only
I'll
gonna
get you in
a
there.
yard to about the 2.
Mixon, the ball carrier.
Well, he did get a taste the previous week. He got into the end zone, tried his best to get there in this game. So far, he's been...
And he'll
Get me in
in.
there. Touchdown.
Joe Mixon, his second touchdown on the season.
My bad, I was talking to
And the
myself.
Bills have
Oh, no
taken the
problem.
lead.
No problem, dude.
Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a
Yeah.
second one in week 2 now.
Push him.
The pace is already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an
Not
entire
open.
season, but don't
Get
burst the
off of
bubble
me.
because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season
Surprised they didn't
with a
challenge
goal
that
for
play.
touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the ball.
Oh, now they're leading 17 to 14.
So the football will be at the 25.
At least we got a team that we can actually play. The other rest of the teams I played have was like, what, 56 to 17? Like, yeah, okay.
On first down, Minor.
Catch that, baby.
Left side
Goodbye.
Diggs.
Goodbye.
And he's going to have this down deep.
He's
in
going
the
on
Vegas
first
territory.
down, baby.
A big play here for Buffalo. And even 60 yards. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
I feel like the only difference from Madden 20 is the plays, the animations, and the game modes. That's it. Yeah, me too.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
This one you just, ooh, you got an X Factor. Okay, what does that even do?
Joe Mixon, his second
I miss those
touchdown
games
of the game,
where,
his third on the year.
what's
And
that
the Bills
game?
have retaken the lead.
What the fudge is that
So
game?
simple math here. The
NFL
first half,
Streets.
they've had 3 drives offensively, and they have
NFL
scored
Streets,
every
where you
time.
can do anything. You can activate a mode and you can watch them just tackle that person.
So the offense set to take the
Madden's,
field
it's
here.
like,
They will have the football with less than a
all
minute
we're
to
doing
go
is just
in the
going to give
first
you,
half. They'll indeed start on the ground to run
you
that
get
clock.
to
And he'll
feel their
just push his
X
way
factor.
forward for a few as the clock will
Okay,
run. It's a
I want to
pickup
see him
of
like
4, and it'll bring up second
animated
down.
where like a slow-mo or something.
Now 2nd and 6.
6 yards
And
left
we
on
go to
second down.
halftime.
So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we send you down to Orlando.
And we'll be right back after these commercial breaks. Halftime.
Halftime report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, we'll get you back to you and Charles in a bit. But first, it's time for a trip around the NFL following an eventful opening weekend. Let's see what's happening in Week 2. We'll start up in the Steel City, Heinz Field in Pittsburgh. And it's the Browns who have the lead late in the first half. The Browns were winners last week, so they're trying to start their campaign at 2-0. From there, we head to the Big Easy to check on the Saints at home in the Superdome. And for the moment, they find themselves trailing the visiting Carolina Panthers. The Panthers needing to hold on and win this one on the road to avoid falling to 0-2. Finally, we're off to Atlanta to check on the Falcons at home at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting Lions. The Falcons played well a week ago. They're doing it again as they try to run their mark to 2-0. Meanwhile, in our game, no shortage of offense as each team has been able to move the ball effectively. Will the defenses show up in the second half? To find out, we give it back to our commentators, Brandon Cotton and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. On the return, here's Hall. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Yeah, I agree. I think they do need to make some changes.
So here are the Bills to take over.
When you're doing the Madden game, I think they need to do more better of a story mode kind of deal, because this one is just, you're playing as a quarterback. You get like, I would say what, 2-3 cut scenes. That's about it. Okay, what is it? Granny out. Oh, you're making it to the Hall of Fame. Show me. I want to see a Hall of Fame mode. I missed that. I think it was Madden. Crap, what Madden was it? God, what Madden had that Hall of Fame mode where you could play as a Hall of Famer and stuff like that, but
We don't talk about it very often, but
Madden 17, there we go. Yeah, that game. That, it actually had, you got to take a tour inside of it, and then here comes your star. Your star walks into the Hall of Fame looking around like, okay, one of these days I'm going to be a Hall of Famer. This one, it's just like you're in an interview with some guy and you name your own high school. I'm like, huh? I can make high school look like a douche high school. Hello. The ball just went over you. You could have just grabbed it in one hand.
A lot of times it's that first read that
try stealing your spot.
He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Okay, so like the dude, try stealing your spot. Yep.
Line of scrimmage
No, and like has heart issues. Yep.
Second and 10. Mixon. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this
I know,
case,
right?
Fooled them with the inside run.
But here's the thing with this game. You have this player and a player that had a heart condition, but you don't face each other at all. Let's say I play for the Bills, he plays for Las Vegas. There's no, you know, wish there was a way you can face the guy. Oh, yes, I know. Screw you. Yeah, flag delay of game. Don't give up. Yeah. Sorry.
Seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know what
I was too much shocking and forgot to do my play.
No hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
And boy, showing how tough he can be to bring down, just fighting his way forward to pick up 7 yards.
Second and 8.
On second down now, Mixon, and some room to maneuver.
Off me, man.
Down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
Yeah, this thing makes no sense whatsoever. I agree. Bro, EA can make different modes, but at least make the face of the franchise better. Yep, that too. Hell, you know what they could do? What game is it? FIFA. FIFA, they start from... You start as a kid playing in the streets. Should do the same. Have it to where they start playing football as a kid in the streets, and then him getting into the big leagues, kind of deal. Like what they do with that show All American. Oh, yeah, I know. This stream always likes the buff on me.
Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being
going.
torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
I think we're just going to go for run play.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Here's a run with Mixon. And the second wave of tackles is going to get him as they stop him behind the line.
Ooh, NHL.
3 yards, and now it's second down.
It's a nice second effort.
I haven't watched much of hockey
a lot of times near the goal
as
line,
much.
That second effort can
It's
lead
basically
to
the same thing as NHL 20. Yep.
There's going to be guys swarming when you're carrying it.
Sorry to say, but I like college football more. At least that one you can go so many overtimes. I just love my college. Boof! Touchdown! We're ahead, right? Yep, leading 27-17 by 10.
Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give him a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about that.
Oh, boxing ring. Oh, God. Nope, no touchdowns. Hockey's kind of lame in my opinion. Yeah.
After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. Solid footwork, but not able to get a whole lot. Brought down shy of the 10. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. Looking to throw. Minor. And he's brought down.
Nice catch. Like, hello.
12 yards
arms
there to first down.
magically appear. Watch it.
I think you gotta love the
arms like,
well.
ooh, one-handed.
Catches.
Nice.
That was great, and they're fun. They become a little more ho-hum, aren't they?
Yeah, they really are. And I know that it sounds like we're taking credit away from the guys, and we don't mean that at all. They really work hard on this one-handed catch thing, but I think the gloves have to be helping in a big way.
They'll run on first down. Mixon. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. 3 quarters have come and gone.
3 quarters have gone and gone.
NFL on EA Sports.
Ooh, you were tied 14-14 in the second quarter. Wow. I'm low-key happy Lamar Jackson won the MVP. Yeah, I agree.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Once again, they run with Mixon. Pushes him over. And he's going to have a first down as he'll take this up to the 38-yard line.
He ran 100 yards now.
And we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7 reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the gun, a give to Mixon. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. They get 10 more there.
I agree.
I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down at will.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them.
Everybody hates him.
Whenever
Yeah, I
they get a
know.
big run, a first
I like
down,
Lamar Jackson.
he's
He's
the
a pretty
guy they
good
turn
football
to.
player.
And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks.
I think I watched him in college football days.
Keep picking up good yardage.
I'm more of a college football kind of guy. Oh, goodbye.
Into the clear. Past the 20.
Touchdown.
Home for a Bills touchdown.
Jeez. That was a nice open.
52 yards. And the Bills will add on
blocks
to
like,
their lead.
hello, goodbye.
I know I should keep the focus and the spotlight on the hero that just scored.
I'm just going to slide him.
Tackling's been an
Look at
issue
this.
for this
Oh,
defense all
one
game long. I can't
step.
set that
2
aside.
step.
We just saw it again here.
Ooh, he still needs to get a little better at his... Yeah, that too.
Now following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field.
Oh.
And he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space.
Get off.
He is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That good for
It's like my running back's getting more attention than my wide receivers.
Charles, the lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the
Like all
idea
these
that they
run
can take
plays.
the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score. Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters. No reason
Hey,
to slow down
dude.
now. That one, a first down
First down.
pickup of 8.
At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new
And
set
I
of
need to go
downs.
grab my-
Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
All right, I'm back. All right, let's see here. Well, if I invite you to a party, would you join? I got a mic. Sure. Yeah, I don't mind.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Inside the red zone.
Boom.
Here, look to throw.
Why'd you go
That is
in?
caught inside the 5. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door. Back to throw.
Oh, no.
Bottled up.
Woo.
It's out. It's loose.
The quarterback sack. A fumble on the play.
We hear them discuss red zone efficiency a
Squeaky.
lot, CD, and they almost gave that one up in the
Oh,
red zone. Luckily,
squeaky.
they'll have another
Yeah.
shot.
And you and I both know that every offensive coordinator, play caller in the league, they take particular delight in their red zone calls because those are the
Nice.
payoff ones. But you can't call a play if your team doesn't have the ball. Got to secure it.
Good back.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4.
Oh, I'm supposed to get
Good pickup there,
tackled.
13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. Defensively, I think they can smell a stop ball right around the 5 here, brings up 3rd.
I'm supposed
And
to
I
get
think what they've
sacked
done is they
twice.
put
Okay.
doubt in the
Whoops.
minds of the offensive guys. What do we do?
Let me get
because
sacked.
now you don't have a go-to play.
Stupid
Either
game.
side they pick, throwing it, running it,
No,
it won't be easy.
no.
So it's Bills football here as we get you reset.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to bring up a 4th and goal. Defense didn't budge on 3rd down. Now what are we going to see on 4th?
We are soon to...
All right, back to Madden.
find out, but does this feel like old school football or what, right?
Yeah.
This is an old-fashioned goal line stand. I know what I would call on offense. I would go for it. And I want some type of a play where my quarterback has a chance to run it or throw it. I don't just want one static play.
Rohrwasser's kick is good. And the Bills will add on to the lead.
17.
So now we're in the final minute of the game in the fourth quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. Mixon gets the nod to start the drive. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Off play action. Minor.
That's what I was waiting for. Okay, my goal's completed.
Able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
I don't think there could have been a better pocket for him to throw from, yet
No,
he never got rid of the football, and it goes down as a sack.
No, it's all in one word. Michael Champ 32.
Get rid of it.
I'll bring the s'mores next time.
Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Now Joe Mixon. 5 yards gets him back near the original line of scrimmage as he'll be left with a 3rd and long.
And game's over.
So it's a victory here for the Buffalo Bills. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the...
Right, let's see this. Into France. There.
An adjustment, whether it's just more focus on what they
I do have the plus, but I might be losing it sometime. Ah, it's fine.
And no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
My thing is supposed to expire today, so.
They at least get the win here to earn a split of their first 2 home games.
They already took some money off my debit card. Might have to go look in a sec. Alright, does this thing make this thing happy? I got sacked. Started a party with you. Okay, hold on. Ugh. Alright, let's see. Okay, stupid game. Come back here. Right, here we go. Great effort. You. Alright, let's see here.
I'd lived up to the hype.
Good,
So when
just
Coach
seeing
called
what
me in, I
I'm going to
figured
be
he was
doing
gonna lock me
now.
in as
Let's
the
see,
starter.
figured it look like.
But things are never quite that simple.
Okay, what can we count on you going forward? Passing on the run. Pocket passing. Passing on the run. Alright.
The matter still wasn't settled, and I'd have to be ready for anything and everything.
Everything and everything. Alright. Roaming Dead Eye. You've unlocked a new ability. Go to your shortcut. Nice. Go to abilities. X Factor. Retrain. Don't get sacks. Okay. Do pro react. Continue. 2 week 3. Okay. At the end of the practice today. Alright, get a gold medal to win the starting job. Okay. Richard Sherman. This is a shutdown. Two people watching now. Nice. What's that?
All right, fellas, listen up. We talked about this all week. This league has too many good teams for us to win games without.
Yeah, trying to get my starting job.
So let's be perfect,
Alright.
fellas.
Put this down on the floor. Let's get this going. Gain a first down. Go. Catch. Nice. There's one. You know that's unacceptable. Unacceptable. I will not fail on that one. Oh, you. Restart. There we go. Thank you, Rob. Yes. Alright. Number 3. Go. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Be open. Yep. Are you GG? God. I'm way ahead. I'm like first ballot Hall of Famer. Yeah, I've been nice. LSU. I signed with Florida. Yes. Alright, third one. Need to do this fourth one. Here we go. Hold the pass. Nice. And the very last one. I'm gonna get gold.
Alright, this is it. The gold standard. We are going for gold.
Damn right we're going for gold. First down, baby. What? No, retry that. Nope. Nope, 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 not happening. It's my starting job. Nobody else's. My boys, my team. Oh, no, 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 catch it. Nope, can't catch it. Go. Nice. Catch, Rob. Alright. Yay. 2 out of 5. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Get open, get open. It's unacceptable. I want gold. Boom. There you go. Oop. Owie. Unpredictable. Oh my god. Getting this gold medal is hard. Come on. There you go. Nice hold it. No! I didn't get the first down. Nice. There we go. 1 out of 5. Two out of 5. They go 3 out of 5. Mississippi. Boom. Oh! 3 out of 5. Nice. One more. I'm gonna go do the first starting job. Yes. Nice.
This is it. You only got one shot.
Alright, here we go. One shot for gold. Come on. Yes! Gold, baby! All mine. No one's taking my starting job. You're still the man. You gained 750 legacy. Nice.
I had a great practice, but afterwards something felt wrong. The trainers noticed it too.
Damn right.
Definitely not the best timing, but I'd already worked so hard to keep my place, I couldn't let anything slow me down.
Buffalo Bills.
Buffalo Bills?
Yeah, I got the Bills within, was it 4th round? Oh my god, this is not good. New option. Defend your starting position, overcome injury challenges, make a Hall of Fame. Okay. Week 7.
I'm starting to ask you questions because I want to see how this.
I'm hearing that.
But after this game, what happens?
I have no idea. I think you can end up at this Hall of Fame. This ankle bang up is Michael. Is minor enough that this guy can play. Okay. Which week am I playing?
The day before the next game, I met with the coach since he decides who's active, and he wasn't convinced I was ready.
All right, coach. Team depends on me.
I guess I'd made a good case because he agreed to start me. Still, it would take everything I had to rise to the challenge.
To win the game. That's it. Cannot be active in this game. Okay. As long as I start, I'm good. No? Overcome your injury. Alright. 8:25.
Stadium in
Bills
Orchard Park,
Stadium.
New York. It's Week 8 of the NFL on EA Sports.
We are about 15 miles south of downtown Buffalo at Bills Stadium in Orchard Park. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here between the Minnesota Vikings and the Buffalo Bills. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. So here come the Bills on offense for the first time. And they'll be led out by the man running the show, Charles, their quarterback.
Super Sim, custom play option, play all offense. Gain 325 passing and rushing yards. We can do that.
On first and 10, Minor. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 13 yards on the game's opening play.
I'll rush him to do good.
So, Charles, as we come upon the midway point of the campaign, reports indicating that the head coach of this offense is looking to name a starting quarterback for the remainder of the season after this game. And
yes, 3 cats.
Things a bit, that same quarterback is a little dinged up.
Yeah, and everyone understands how high the stakes are when the head coach puts that out there into the atmosphere. And let's face it, this is even tougher for him because he's a little bit dinged up due to an ankle injury that happened in practice. He'll tell the rest of us it's not a big issue. You know, he's taped up as tight as possible. But when your mobility is limited, it doesn't help you when you're trying to hold on to your starting position.
Call it an 8-yard gain. Much better shape now on third and just a yard.
Ow. Boom.
Looking to throw.
Boom.
Minor. Looking for Gronkowski, and he's got him complete. And he is going to have
30 yards.
First down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Defense was expecting run, and they're dealt a pass of over 15 yards. From Viking territory now, they'll come up first and 10 at the 39-yard line. Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, second down.
He's now second and 10.
Throwing again. Minor. And he finds a man on a crossing route. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 18. A good pickup there at 22.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be second and 6. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
I know.
Nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. 8th play of this opening drive coming up. This is third down. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line.
Damn, went right for my ankle.
It's about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage.
Going for it, going for it, going for it. Get in there, get in there. Nice.
And the Bills are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up first and goal.
Well, peel back the curtain, partner. We've got a pretty good look into how they plan to play this game. Aggressive seems to be the word. Going for it on 4th down in that situation.
Yeah, opening drive. Now, we know this coaching staff, they have traits of aggression in their history, but what a start to this game. They're going for it.
Yeah, a lot of people might say
touchdown.
Takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown. Joe Mixon, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Bills take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive.
Yeah.
Looking sharp on that first drive. These guys, of course, coming off back-to-back victory. This offense ready to head back out there as they'll take over with a little over a minute to play in this first quarter. They begin with a run by Mixon. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
On this
Now this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Too far downfield, something those linemen have to watch out for, and that time it costs them.
Still first down.
After the penalty, it's Mixon.
Oof.
Joe Mixon on the carry.
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Come to me! Get off of me! Touchdown. 14-0. No, 14-0. He went to the left, and then he cut to the right, did a juke, and I went right to the middle.
Force a punt, score again.
And both drives were impressive. The opening drive was.
It's good for no reason.
All right, the offense back out there now. Let's see what they can put together. They'll start here with a give to Mixon. And just not a ton of room to work with. They'll get it to the 15 for a gain of 2.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defense in front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. 22 yards there, a first down. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. A throw over the middle, taken in. Escapes the defender.
Touchdown again.
End zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Allen Robinson, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bills will extend their lead. And that is the definition of yards after catch. They go short on the pass, and the receiver does the rest.
Seems so harmless, doesn't it?
Stream.